Hello Pisces, this is going to be your March 2025 Sun, Moon, and Rising video. If the messages don't resonate as a Pisces Sun, please go back and check your Moon and Rising sign. I'm sorry these are so late. I was supposed to post them by the 6th, but I have some workmen in my house doing some work. So if you hear noise, that's what's going on. I want to get directly into the reading. I have done some meditation and shuffling on your sun and glyph, so here we go. I want to put another shuffle and rifle. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm working with the Radiant White deck. I will clarify, should I need, with either the Levita Sabila or the Kipper card, and I will wrap the reading up with the Psychic Oracle Tarot. So let's get started. This will be a 9-card spread. I'm gonna have to learn how to speak slower and over-articulate everything. Let's put a rifle on them. Overall, this month there's some somewhat positive news for some of you out there. It can be true for everybody, you know. Let's cut the cards. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. That's 3 sevens. Two sevens speak to false friends. I can't remember what 3 sevens speak about. Two of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. Finally, the World card. What is the energy of over the whole reading? The Eight of Wands. So I have 3 Pentacles, 2 Swords, a Cup, a Wand, 3 Pentacles, 2 Swords, a Wand, a Cup, and 2 Major Arcana cards. Pentacles represent, to me, either finances or the doing of something. The Swords represent thoughts, perceptions, beliefs, ideas, communication. Wands represent your focus, passion, determination, and desire. Cups represent simply how you feel about something. And the Major Arcana cards are your spiritual lessons. So right in the center, the cards are read past, present, future, past, present, future, interplay of the cards. Right in the center, we have, I think you're at a crossroads, Pisces, about something. It could be you're trying to juggle two situations at once. Maybe you are waiting on a message to come in, but nevertheless, twos always represent options, decisions, choices, oppositions, whether you are actively opposed within yourself about something or someone is actively opposing you. But it always spells a crossroads. So this could be about working two jobs, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It says that right now you have balance and you are, I keep feeling that it's a circular thing because of the lemonscape that's been going back and forth. And you all at sea about your emotions are all at sea while this is going on. We start at the top. The 9 of Pentacles, it's a 9, and the 9 says it's a focus on completion of events. Usually, I see this card, it says that you are used to working alone and have done well for it. But it also says you have avoided distractions and put your nose to the grindstone. If you look at the card, she is in her finery in a garden with her pinnacles surrounding her and her grapes. It takes a long time to grow grapes. You need the right air, the right sunshine, the right type of water, the right pH. It takes a long time to grow grapes. And if this, it may be about recognition of your hard work for something that you have done. So even sometimes the snail at her feet implies to me that there may be a move coming. The 7 of Pentacles is a 7, which says that it's a time, a moment to stop and think about what you're going to do next. Think about what you're going to do next. 3 sevens. But the 7 of Pentacles tells you that something is going to be offered to you. And you have to look at, do you have enough time and energy to take the thing on? Are you going to be able to tend it? Over here you have grapes. So is this another bush being added to your, what you already have? Perhaps. You are waiting for the harvest to come in. So this implies to me that you have done some work and you're waiting for the results because you feel like as if maybe you have not been rewarded or recognized for your hard work. 7 of Swords, again with the 7, but in this case I feel that you may become involved or have become involved in a previous conflict before. There's been some postponements, delays, maybe tension and arguments about the situation. You don't know what to think. And I base it on the fact that there are 2 swords stuck in the ground. You know, you're not thinking about it. You just know that there were some disagreements, some arguments, maybe some dishonest dealings. You didn't check the fine print. You just trusted. And then the 7 of Wands, another 7. I said 2 sevens represent false friends. I will look up what 3 sevens mean. But the 7 of Wands says you're in a better position than you realize. Usually, to me, the 7 of Wands implies rush. Something happening and you have to do something in a rush. Because the figure has on 2 shoes, a boot and a shoe. You have ever get up in the morning in a rush and you get to work and you have on 2 different color socks? It's that kind of energy. All these things are coming up at you from below, but you're on a hill, standing and protecting that hill and beating back everything else. Wands always to me have the feeling of this card, and another, the 10 of Wands, have the feeling of having too many irons in the fire. And things coming at you. One of them you are actually carrying on in front of you. And these are basically things happening. The Page of Cups is a message. That's it. It's not a person. It's just a message. Along with the Page of Swords. But the Page of Cups, I think you are going to be offered something which comes as a surprise to you because of fish in the cup. So this is an emotional message. The mental message comes later. So this is a page who doesn't mind getting close to communication and finding out what the truth is. Usually this happens within weeks. I also feel that you're going to feel somewhat not blindsided or ambushed, but tied up. Like the 8 of Swords. You're going to feel kind of restricted when this news comes through. The Hierophant is a 5. And 5s always speak to changing energies. Maybe tension, discordant energies. It's about receiving information from higher up to lower down. You see how there's one person here and 2 people at the bottom. This is about disseminated information. So this card can represent organizations that have a hierarchy, hospitals, universities, corporate structure. But he is representative of Venus. And it's about right relationships. It also rules contracts and sales and negotiations. I get the feeling that you are going to be offered 2 things. One that you may really desire, but one that will be like more logical. And then this is where the right relationship comes in. In order to have a right relationship, everything has to work just like you want it to. They paying you enough money? Is it something you want to do? Do they look at your time constraints, your personal life? Is it all balance? And balance, I think it's a real key, because we have here the World is a final card in the Major Arcana. This says you are protected before you step out. It's a graduation of sorts. look at the figure. She has 2 wands in her hand. So that's about balance. So this can be either you about a promotion, something, a graduation. You won't have to go through this again, is what I'm being told. I don't know what it's about, but you won't have to go through it again. And the 8 of Wands over here is usually associated with business travel. But the 8 wands are flying through the air. We don't know where they're coming from, or we don't know where they're landing. So this card says something is going to happen possibly within 8 days to a week. It's going to happen so fast that all you can do is hold on. It's also called the arrows of love, but I think that can apply to anything. Not just a new person coming into your life, but new experiences, maybe new travel, maybe new projects. I kind of feel like yes, there's a lot of movement here. I have boats, I have travel, maybe I have a move, I have flight. But it just feels as though you feel kind of scattered, being distracted, not paying attention. So I'm gonna look at the 2 pages for one thing. Court cards. What it means when 2 pages show up. It may be indicating a short-term illness, like a cold, nothing serious. Maybe that's why the feeling of being a bit discombobulated. I have all these sharp things coming up out of the spread at me. So that's the 2 pages. So we will now turn these over, and what we'll look at is the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 sevens, but individually the 7 of Coins, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands as they relate to these cards. You know, you may be running yourself ragged, so to speak. The 9 of Coins. With the World card. Indicates that you are ready to move into the next step along your path. It tells of major moves, relocations, and huge lifestyle changes. It also tells of extensive journeys or travel that will be beneficial in the long run. Move it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles. Three sevens often foretell of a pregnancy. So if you're not looking to have a baby right now, watch out. That could be what the thing is right there. And you're trying to hide it from somebody. and trying to struggle through it all by yourself, two situations at once. And the Hierophant speaks to a marriage. What's a marriage if not a contract? Okay? I never had it show up like this, but that's a possibility. The Seven of Swords. Listen, with any other seven of any other suit, it is an indication that huge life changes are about to take place in your life. It is a strong indication that you have reached an important point in your life, and change is inevitable. It tells of starting over under new or different circumstances. New favorable conditions abound. I hope you could understand what I said. But it tells me nothing next to this, the Hierophant and the World card. The Two of Pentacles. With any five, before or after, that could fall into play with that illness thing of the two pages of pregnancy. You know, like having morning sickness. A five, Two of Pentacles with a five after or before. The Two of Pentacles implies that your energies are being scattered, leading to undue stress and confusion. Slow down, relax, and think carefully about each step you take at this time. Allow things to flow as they will and have faith. And that's it. Yeah, there's a decision you're going to have to make coming up. I don't know about a pregnancy, but that's a possibility. It's going to change everything in your life. I don't have to pull any cards on this. There may be travel. There may be lots of things happening. There are a number of possibilities within this spread for you Pisces. It can't be true for everybody. So if you want to get a personal reading, just look at up here in the right hand corner. You will find my email address. And I can do a reading for you on your own personal circumstances. Let's pull a Psychic Oracle Tarot card. $15. Temptation, the devil. Temptation is not a bad thing, but you have to be careful with it. Temptation. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material world and its pleasures. I have all these pentacles. Even though we are all born connected to divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nurtured us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing my life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me the energy or draining it? Right relationship. Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches you will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. And that's what I have for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2025. Thank you. Good luck.